Hello everyone, my name is Shintaro Tabata. I'm very honored to be here and have this great opportunity to introduce LINE. Before we start, let me do a quick survey. If you heard of LINE or used it before, please raise your hand. Wow, partially. Okay, I hope this will change after my presentations. Today, I will be talking about current mobile central landscape and how LINE has established a very customer-friendly mobile marketing platform. LINE is used in more than 230 countries and regions, and we have 212 million monthly active users. We have a very strong base in Asia, having a top share in Japan and Taiwan and Thailand and Indonesia. This is a top company rankings for app business in 2015. In terms of download, we are the 10th most downloaded apps after Alibaba. In addition to that, we are the #1 revenue-making app, beating Spotify and Disney. You all know it is the smartphone era, and LINE is a natural-born smartphone native apps. We have developed 100% smartphone native app from scratch. This means that what we do is always consistent with smartphone usage. We don't need to adjust or change or optimize who we are to be mobile friendly. I think this is a quite important notion. And these days, many things have been disrupted due to smartphones. Let me run through quickly all the things that smartphone is killing at the moment when it comes to digital marketing tools. First of all, traditional web-based internet advertisement methods are not effective anymore. Today's smartphone user spend most of their time on the apps, not on the web. This is a really game-changing trend. So many people have shifted from PC to smartphones, and many people have departed from web browser. This is something a little bit ironic because this conference name is Web Summit. But maybe this is an inconvenient fact for all people in this room, but this is a reality and this is a fact. I think in addition to that, this is really game-changing. For instance, SEO value have been decreasing because of this trend. In addition to that, other research indicate that nearly 90% of companies' email are not even opened. And this average open rate have been decreasing in past years. It is time to rethink traditional web marketing tools' effectiveness and sustainability, such as email or internet advertised banner or branded native app. Within the smartphone app, competition between apps is really fierce. Average smartphone user has over 30 or 40 apps on their smartphones, but only 9 apps are used more than 10 times in a month. In other words, these 9 apps is a starting lineups for professional baseball teams. These 9 apps could be occupied with very versatile messaging apps like Facebook or WhatsApp or LINE. In a nutshell, there is almost no room for branded app in these very competitive situations. Messaging is the fastest growing digital trend ever. Our CEO Takeshi has said many times, we believe in the messaging service as being the future. We are living in the messaging service era, not the social networking one. Even from the social network service king, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg has said, messaging is one of the few things that people do more than social networking. Sorry. We also know that everything has become mobile-centric. And this is why all these social networking services are now mobile-friendly. But we think messaging app can have the advantage of being mobile native. And as I mentioned in the beginning, LINE is a mobile messaging native app. So we know how to play this game. Thriving on a messaging app is a different game from social networking one. Messaging apps is very personal by nature. So you have to know how to communicate with today's user. Today's mobile native lives get even more personal as they are connected to various networks in a much mobile and intelligent way. Let me tell you how we do it at LINE, most customer-friendly mobile marketing platform. I think so many people in this room and so many people in this internet advertisement industry are now talking about or concerning about ad blocking. But we at LINE do not worry about ad blocking. We don't have to care about ad blocking. Why? Because we have different approach. We've already established a friendship-like approach with our user within our platform. These are some examples of over 400 company and premium brands that operate LINE account to communicate with their user. They are spending huge amount of money to operate these LINE official accounts to communicate with their user. We at LINE manage and keeps our platform very safe and clean. So, for instance, we don't have any fake accounts from premium brand like other messaging service or social networking service. LINE's very trusted and personal environment is an ideal place to build a close relationship with users for premium brand. You don't need to be scared of being blocked once you establish a friendship-like relationship on our platform. Let me show you how LINE display looks like for user. Nowadays, the message list on the messaging apps are the most frequently viewed screen by people rather than Google or Facebook or YouTube. And in this display of the LINE interface, company or brand and your real-life friends are in the same screen without any differentiations. Even for messaging apps, this is very unique. And you know, the messaging is one of the few things that people do more than social networking. So no wonder so many companies are scrambling to use LINE as their marketing platform choice, as it is guaranteed to get high response rate once they establish a friendship-like relationship and they are embedded their message into message list. By the way, from a user's point of view, what do they want from very fashionable friend like Burberry? Yes, you want to be invited to the front row of a fashion show. Thanks to LINE's livecast function, you can join a fashion show from anywhere in real time, which is more advanced than any other movie ads. Burberry can send a real-time push notifications at the moment when fashion show kicks off. Roughly half of Burberry's LINE's official account friends had watched actually their fashion show through broadcast, real-time broadcast on the LINE official account. LINE's livecast function can provide the streaming channel for LINE's official account user. And this is the newest and most effective marketing channel based on video contents. This is a chat room in between a bank and users. Just by sending a simple sticker that says balance, your balance will automatically be sent to you. How cool is that? This is possible because of our open API, and which allows to be integrated our client system and LINE's platforms. By the way, it's almost time for lunch. Who's hungry? Raise your hand. Thank you. How about pizza? You can order a pizza on the LINE apps with a very few simple and easy steps. In past years, there were several steps were needed between real purchase and the moment the company engaged with their marketing activities. But now with LINE, awareness and real purchase happen all in the same place. In the IoT era, every device communicates, ranging from home appliance or a vending machine or your car. We think messaging apps which have a general integration API like LINE could be an ideal communication tool for every device. The latest example of LINE's IoT case taking advantage of the LINE's platform power was made possible through the powerful partnership with Intel. This is an intelligent vending machine. Buying a drink on this vending machine will produce a special selfie photo, and you can receive it through your LINE account. The purpose of this Intel partnership is to create additional value-added service from the Internet of Things by providing an innovative user experience. For sure, we will push for broader device penetrations. Branded bot and advanced AI are now other buzzwords that many marketers have taken keen interest in. And we think messaging app can bring these new trends into reality. We think, messaging app can provide a perfect habitat for natural conversation. And we think natural conversation is much more powerful way of information sharing or navigation compared to traditional search engine queries. AI-based natural conversation bot on messaging app are going to establish new standards for customer relationship management or customer support. Now, I will share LINE's AI usage that helps us to form strong relationship with users and brands. As I mentioned, branded natural conversation bot based on messaging app will realize the next customer relationship. In terms of AI-based branded bot, we partnered up with Microsoft. This AI technology based on Microsoft technology can produce an endless amount of chat with their user. We are going to transform this Lina bot. This name is Lina. She's a kind of a virtual girlfriend. And we are going to transform this Lina bot into a branded ambassador bot on messaging apps. Panda Ichiro, next to the panda, is another branded bot from a job search company, which name is Recruit. Panda Ichiro has already about 16 million friends on LINE accounts, and this lovable panda is helping LINE user to look for part-time job while listening to their friends' complaints or making a small talk. We are living in the new age of marketing. Finally, come to think about the service integration through API. The lack of development resource could be a concern for every company. To solve that problem, we've already created a partnership with several marketing automation or marketing cloud companies. Prime example is Salesforce.com. They have upgraded their service already now to be integrated with LINE platform. Their existing customer can use LINE as a part of their inbound and outbound channel without any additional development. So many brands will be able to use LINE platform with very ease. Now, we are living in the messaging era. Not only to survive, but also to thrive, you have to know how to communicate with your user and customer through messaging app on smartphone. LINE can provide the most intimate user experience, which really cements your relationship between you and your customer. What's stopping you now? Thank you. That's my presentation.